Good afternoon. Since our ceremony is commencing, we ask that you please take a moment and silence your cell phones. As secretary and member of the senior class, I would like to welcome friends and families of the graduates, recognizing their participation in this special event, in addition to their support throughout the years. Our greeting also extends to the faculty and staff of Lookout Valley, who have given much of their time and effort to help us make it to this day. Thank you. Good afternoon. As treasurer and member of the senior class, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize special guests whose important decisions have supported not only our graduates but others throughout Hamilton County. Our special guests this afternoon are Assistant Superintendent Mr. Zach Brown, County Commissioner Mr. Joe Graham, School Board Member Mr. Joe Galloway, and Councilman Chip Henderson, seated in the audience with his wife Ms. Henderson. We, the class of 2017, extend our thanks to these individuals and everyone for being here this afternoon to acknowledge and celebrate the completion of this major accomplishment in our lives. Thank you. At this time, if you would please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
As the president of the senior class, I would like for all of us to reflect on our journey here. As thoughts come to mind to remember how it all started, think of the values and expectations that were set on you as students, as well as those who have helped you along the way. Most importantly, think about who or what has motivated you in your heart and kept you persevering when things were tough. Now there will be a moment of silence to allow you to contemplate on these things and have a mind of gratitude for achievements made. Thank you for thinking of this, and please reflect on our journey here.
The first thing I want to say is congrats. I know it's completely obvious, but guys, we've made it. We've stuck it through to the end. Throughout the last 4 years, we've had different problems or moments where it seemed like this day would never come, but these past months have seemingly flown by. These are the last few moments that we're going to spend together as the class of 2017. Today marks the end of an era. As we say goodbye to each other, teachers, and high school as a whole, it makes sense to look back on the past 4 years. Our time together started in early August of 2013. Even though our class was more than double the size it is now, we were the low men on the totem pole, and we had to all learn how to fit into the new high school dynamic. One major accomplishment of our freshman year was winning the class volleyball tournament, which is, as far as I know, the only freshman class to win, and we proudly carried the title of champions for the next 2 years. We didn't let the fame of our victory go to our heads, though, as we exhibited grace and, well, no, we were pretty boosted from it. When we came back for sophomore year, we thought we had high school figured out, but to our surprise, we didn't. We still faced many challenges. We were assigned our first research paper, where we had to use credible sources and actually use books as information instead of relying on Wikipedia. It was a daunting all-year paper that had us worried for a minute. Many of us, myself included, struggled with keeping up with note cards and remembering due dates, but we all made it and have lived to tell the tale. Junior year seemed like the sweet spot of high school. We were used to the workload that came with certain classes, we knew how far we could take jokes with certain teachers, and we definitely knew how to act when a principal came into the classroom. Junior year was the beginning of looking at colleges, thinking about our futures, but none of it seemed real yet. Some of us were dying for it to be senior year so we could have our plans set in stone, while others were just looking forward to summer. The beginning of the end was August 11th, our last first day of high school. We might have felt a sliver of nostalgia, but it was hidden behind the relief of making it to senior year. This past year has been a roller coaster for every single one of our 25 seniors. Senior year has been stressful between deciding on where to attend college, filling out scholarships, completing assignments, and our senior projects. But all of those things didn't stop us from making the best of our final year as Yellow Jackets. One of the universal qualities that accompanies the end of an era is the need to strengthen the relationships that you're going to be leaving behind. One of the best ideas that our class ever had was the Thanksgiving dinner that we hosted in Mr. Tamborella's room. We've had trouble getting all of our class on the same page before, even though we're the smallest graduating class in Lookout Valley history, but this was one idea that everybody could get behind. We all pitched in, and before we left for Thanksgiving break, we joined together to celebrate one another and eat some really, really good food. We've had similar moments this year where we look around and realize that we're lucky to have had these people to grow up with, to challenge, to laugh with, and now to graduate with. We've made it through high school together. We've made it through 1 million pages of homework assigned by Mr. Ward. We've endured 295 jokes given by Coach Bowles. We withstood more than a handful of Coach Ford's mood swings and have dodged our principals countless times in the hallways. Through easy days and tests, through good times and bad, we've always been in it together. So here's to the class of 2017. We've made it.
I would like to join in with my classmates in thanking you for coming this evening, and for all the time that you as parents, friends, and teachers have invested to help us prepare for this moment, as well as events of the future. All of our accomplishments so far are due to the love that you have freely given us, and I know that as we continue to grow each day, we will try to make you proud. But today in particular, I would like to make you a dreamer. In 1983, Coach Jim Valvano led the NC State Wolfpack to an NCAA Women's Basketball Championship. Many consider this game to be the definition of an upset. No one, and I mean no one, believed that NC State, who had a record of 26-10 that year, who trailed in the last minute of 7 of the 9 tournament games they would need to reach the championship, could even have a chance at beating the number 1 team in the country, Houston. So how did they do it? They had never been this close the last 3 years that Coach Valvano had been there. What was their secret? They, my friends, were dreamers. They had dreamt of this moment since the first day Coach Valvano had arrived. The first practice, all they did was practice cutting down the nets. No drills, no shooting, only cutting down the nets, celebrating, and preparing for the moment when they would win a national championship. They had a dream and they saw it become a reality. Some people will tell you that there's no satisfaction in dreams because that's all they are, just dreams. But the truth is that dreams are what carry us through the ups and downs in life. They are what sustain us and they are what drive us to do whatever we choose to do. Many people think that there is no point in dreams because they can never be obtained. They tell us there is a glass ceiling that no one can ever break through. Let me give you an example about this glass ceiling. In aquariums, when sharks and betta fish are initially put in the same tank, the sharks will obviously eat the fish. The workers install a glass barrier between the two, and the sharks hit this barrier trying to get to the fish. After a while, the barrier can be removed, and they can live peacefully in the same environment because the sharks still believe that that barrier is there. Today in life, sometimes there is a barrier, they tell us, that keeps us from all of our accomplishments, all of our goals, all of our dreams. If we continue to believe that this barrier is there, like the shark, how will we ever know how far we can go? How will we ever know where our dreams will take us? Those who don't believe in dreams are the ones that believe in this glass ceiling. They think that no matter what our dreams are or how hard we work for them, that we cannot break through. It's impossible. Muhammad Ali once said that impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world that they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. He said impossible is not an opinion, or not a fact, it's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration, but a dare. Impossible is potential, impossible is temporary, and impossible is nothing. Are there some times when things seem improbable and maybe even unbelievable? Yes. But everything is improbable and unbelievable until it's done for the first time. That never meant it was impossible. In conclusion, Coach Valvano said, every single day and in every walk of life, ordinary people do extraordinary things. Ordinary people, like you and me today, have the opportunity to dream our dreams. No one gets to tell us our dreams, and no one gets to take them from us. They're ours and ours alone. There is no glass ceiling, and impossible is nothing, so never ever give up on your dreams. We can do the extraordinary if we refuse to listen to all those who tell us we can't. I know because every single time I sat in that doctor's office, he told me that I would never play my whole senior year after surgery. And I had to sit there and think, watch me. Watch me. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do something, because the only person that can keep you from your dreams is you. More often we need to think, watch me. Watch me become a doctor. Watch me become a professional athlete. Watch me become a singer or a writer. Watch me succeed, because I will dream my dream. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelby and Ashley. I'd like to thank everyone for being here this evening. And as we say when we gather as a Lookout Valley family so many times, thank you for being a part of this family, and thank you for sharing your kids with us. We value your commitment, we value your support, and thank you for all that you've done. I'd also like to recognize a very special group tonight. The group is our staff, which I think is and I've taught quite a while. This is a very, very good staff. It's very unusual. A lot of commitment, a lot of caring for kids. So at this time, if you can join me, and staff, if you could please stand. Lookout Valley staff, teachers and staff. Along with that, we do have a very special person who's decided to go to the other side of the fence. Miss Erin Stevens has been at Lookout Valley for a long time. It's touched very many lives, and she is going to retire. And we're going to miss her very much, and I'd like for you to join me in recognizing Miss Stevens for all that she's done for our students. Class of 2017, would you please stand? Mr. Galloway, with the powers granted me by the state of Tennessee and the Hamilton County Board of Education, it is my privilege and honor to present this class. I hereby certify that the members of this class have met or exceeded all requirements set forth by the state and local board and are candidates for graduation.
Thank you. By the powers granted me by the state of Tennessee and the Hamilton County Board of Education, it's my privilege and honor to accept this class. I hereby certify these members as duly authorized graduates of Lookout Valley High School. Congratulations.
We will now award diplomas.
Esther Adetola Adedeyeye. Samuel Logan Alden. Gabrielle Barkisi. Cassidy Jordan Cabrera. Cullen James Capley. Tiana Latrice Cox. Tessa Nicole Croft. Ashley Beth Crownover. Gregory Christopher Dixon III. Michael DeWarne Evans Jr. Andrew Parker Fitzsimmons. Austin Storm Frazier. Michelle Hope Guthrie. Hayden Riley Harris. Kayla Marie Henderson. Anastasia Tamaji Sarabi Hill. Abigail Grace Lofton. Isaiah Judson McAfee. Alexis Hope Moulton. Faith Danielle Payne. Tin Gao Thang. Zachary Scott Randolph. Jacqueline Tennille Rogers. Mackenzie Smith.
At this time, will you please stand and join us in singing the alma mater?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2017. Congratulations.